I thought it was all multiple choice.
What?
Why did you think that? Did I say that?
Because, yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I said this one has
This is
multiple
going to
choice.
bug me, man, because I used to, come on, man.
What?
Wallahi, he's
2-0.
If I say...
Nah, cool. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Racism, it's fine. Don't worry.
2-0.
Just for the audience, they're brothers.
Alright, cool.
What the hell is going on here?
What's going on, world? Welcome to episode 105 of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast. With your boys Peter,
Yo.
Mohammed,
Yep.
and myself, Yemi. How we doing, boys?
Yeah, man. All good, man. All praises to the Most High.
All the time.
Always. Mohammed, yourself?
Chilling, living. God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good.
Let's get it. How are you, Yemi?
I'm alright, chilling. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up you, man, and big up everybody watching and listening. Big up everybody watching wherever you're watching and listening. Very much appreciate you. Watching on YouTube, follow us, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified whenever we drop new episodes. Follow us on Spotify, all that good stuff. Would appreciate it. It's been a busy couple weeks in the world of hip hop, hasn't it? This week alone, we had the Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
And when Kendrick Lamar had a historic night, he essentially swept the board.
Get the broom out. Not Like Us won 5 Grammys on the night, including the coveted Record of the Year and Song of the Year. And this is the most amount of Grammy Awards for one song ever. He has completed it all. And Not Like Us is now the biggest and most successful, this song anyway, of all time. Very, very surprised. I didn't expect him to win Record and Song of the Year. Like, the Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and the Song of the Year, like the big 3 when it comes to the Grammys. And Kendrick's got 2 of them for Not Like Us. How did you guys react to it? Obviously, I'm here for it. I think you guys saw my reaction. We spoke about the song. We know what the song is, so I don't want to delve too much in the song. But I don't know how I feel about it. Because I think, how can I word it? I do think that I think there's some funny business going on behind the scenes. I think out of all of the hip hop songs that's ever dropped, for this one to win everything, I feel funny about it. And I don't know why, because I love the song. I play it regular. I think it was my most played last year. Kendrick won the beef. I'm not getting away from the fact of what the song done. So this ain't me diminishing the song. I know what the song done. I know where the song stands in diss tracks. I know all of that. I think it just leaves me in a bitter mouth when you've had so many historical songs that the Grammys could have given the song to, and then the song that sweeps it is Not Like Us. It's just,
I feel like what you're saying is comparing all the years that Nas didn't win it for and maybe dismissing people that did win it, in a sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But like,
I don't know if that's fair, though.
But like,
We also have to remember that the Grammys award popularity couldn't escape Not Like Us. You could escape Nas's Like, for example. You could escape Fight the Power.
Yeah.
Especially during those times. You could escape a lot of classic hip hop songs in our canon because they're not classic in the popular canon. It's only popular to us. Not Like Us cannot be denied. It's popular everywhere. And in that way, it was rewarded.
So what, you feel like it's a conspiracy?
That's what I was gonna. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I don't think it's this big conspiracy. Oh, it's 20v1. I don't believe in none of that. I don't think there's a conspiracy against Drake. I don't think any of that. I just do think that. I just think it's funny.
Why is it funny?
I don't know. I think it's a little bit.
Side note: did you see Drake in his bullet hoodie?
I know you said side note, but that is the corniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like the corniest thing I've ever seen. This guy had fake smoke coming out of his hoodie,
fake
bro.
smoke as well.
He had fake smoke. Like he got shot 9 times, walking like, made it. So like, I don't want to give credence to that corny shit. I don't want to give credence to like, yeah, bro, you survived. Like you didn't survive, bro. You got your ass whooped and you flew out to Australia to get away from what's going on. So I'm not giving
doing
no
open
credence.
mic nights and shit.
Yeah, like I'm not giving. I saw that actually. Shout out to the karaoke session. So this isn't me giving credence to the Drake narrative of it's the record labels against me, and I don't think that's the case. But I do look at it and I go, when I see everyone singing along, and then I just see Taylor Swift dancing, and I see what's his name? What did you say? She was lit. But what's his name? What's the record? Not Leo Cohen. What's his name?
Lucian Grange.
High-fiving Dre.
Lucian Grange is the CEO of Universal.
High-fiving Dre. I'm just like, there is some funny business going on here. But I think it's just more...
What would you expect, though? Drake is suing him.
And I agree. So I do think it's a case of where you got what you asked for. I think when you sue a record label, then you can't complain. But I do think I just think there's some funny business going on. I do think the song's being pushed to new levels. Yeah, man. I think it is.
What do you mean though?
I think when you see it on when for this to be the first song that's ever swept the Grammys, that means we're in unprecedented territory.
Yeah, and you could also argue that hip hop is in unprecedented territories as well, of being like as popular as it's ever been. So why not?
Argue,
So why not now?
You could argue that but it's been its most popular. It's been the most popular genre for the last decade plus.
I mean,
it's not
but we've also discussed on this that the last few years it's kind of felt a bit stale at times.
It definitely has.
Exactly. So Kendrick has breathed new life into the genre through the beef and through Not Like Us. So why not? Why not now?
And to piggyback off that, let's just say since 2018, an arbitrary year, name one song as big or bigger than Not Like Us in rap.
And that's where I think you're right. I don't think there's been a bigger song than Not Like Us in the last. It's never. I think it's the biggest moment we've had in hip hop for a very long time.
Because off the top of your head, can you both think of songs that could have or should have swept before Not Like Us in the last 2-3 years?
Hell no.
But then we're not going back the last 2-3 years. It's the first song that's ever swept. So then you're going back the last 30-40 years. Do you get what I mean? It's not the last. If it's the first song that's taken on 5 Grammys. It's the first rap song that's taken on 5 Grammys.
It's a unicorn though. I think this is an exception rather than the rule. Even outside of rap, pop, whatever, this has never happened. I think it's caught the zeitgeist of the world at such an opportune time for that to happen. I don't think you ever see that again. So to that end, I think it might be a bit reductionist to try and then say, well, who else could have done it? Because really and truly, we could say here, a Beyonce song could have done it. A Taylor Swift song could have done it. You know what I'm saying? But didn't. And ultimately, I don't want to pine too much on this exception because I don't think it's going to be like a precedent that's been set when it comes to songs at the Grammys or even award shows generally. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was a really big record and it's been rewarded in that way. You know what I'm saying? But I loved it. I think it's cemented Not Like Us as the greatest diss ever. I don't think it needed the accolades, but it definitely helps, especially as it's a clean sweep.
When you say the greatest diss ever, are you talking about as far as what it's accomplished, or are you talking about the actual musicality of the tune?
Impact, musicality, Kendrick's delivery, the video,
his vocal delivery,
everything around it.
When you say delivery,
vocal delivery.
I do think. Sorry, I co-sign with you. I think this. Before it was between. I had Hit 'Em Up as my favorite, the best diss track of all time. To me, I think this catapults it to. It's unprecedented.
I think I've still got Hit 'Em Up.
The reason, and I'm not mad at that, but the reason why I think I'm gonna give Lot Like Us the added factor of why it's number one for me is the impact of Not Like Us. You can argue a singular record hasn't had an impact like this in how long?
Hit 'Em Up might be the closest.
And if we're
and then we're going back since.
And if we're gonna do the comparison thing, if we just think about quotables, Not Like Us just has just as many, if not more, than Hit 'Em Up. I'd say.
Okay,
bro.
You could argue. That's a fair argument.
Fucking Colonizer. Strike a chord.
But I understand that. But Tupac.
You think the Bay will make you disrespect Pac?
Tupac had a whole 2-3 minutes worth of just quotables, and he was talking at the end of a record.
Kendrick did too, though.
At the end, though, when he goes my.
In the beginning, the first verse.
Okay, but is
I don't
Sweet
know.
Chin Music and I want past the art. The whole A sequence.
But yeah, is Not Like Us the best diss track ever? You said it's the greatest, but is it the best diss track ever?
Oh, do you mean just song for song?
Yeah.
I think you could argue it.
Okay.
I think you could definitely argue it. I think as far as best goes, I guess we'd have to determine what that means as far as how would we determining the best.
How would you determine it?
I think just what we look for in disses, man. How disrespectful was it? How great did it sound? How good were the lyrics, the flows, the production? That's best. The greatness comes in when you start winning Grammys and the numbers and the impact and all that stuff there, right?
Then
it's got it all, man.
To me, I'm still gonna. It's the greatest diss track ever. and the reason why I say the greatest is because everything we just
Most
spoke about.
successful,
It's
innit?
the most successful. It's the most global reach. It's the one award shows. The guy's about to perform at the Super Bowl. Like, it doesn't get bigger than that. So it is the greatest. I think the best. However, I'm still gonna give it to him up, just on a personal best level, because I do think that was the scaviness of that is.
But how much of that is just Tupac? Because obviously there's other people on the song.
Yeah.
How much of it is just Tupac, or is it the whole song? You see what I'm saying?
It's just Tupac. It's Tupac.
This is what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
Tupac. It's just Tupac.
Kendrick's the whole song, bro. Like, he's given us quotables, first, second, third verse.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because we
You know
don't
what I'm
really
saying?
remember.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, yo.
Yeah.
Get out of the way, yo. Biggest
Shout out to
just
them.
go drums.
This is what I'm saying. So, I think it edges it because of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Have we seen a peak like this from an artist in like the last 25 years? The reason why I asked that specific question, because I was reading OK Player and that was a question. Is Kendrick's peak right now the best and biggest peak we've seen of an hip-hop artist in the last 25?
No.
Yay, Jay.
50.
Wasn't prolonged enough. I think it was only like 4 years.
This is only
Well,
been a
50.
year.
Well, 50.
Yeah. Are you talking? You're talking about just a peak of a singular, just a
Yeah,
singular peak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What,
we're
of
talking
a
about
year? Of a year?
of a year.
Yeah,
A year
yeah,
period?
of
A year.
yeah.
Okay. In that case, then
I've still got, to me, the year of 50 I've never seen. Is
Wayne.
Okay, so what? Okay, if we reframe the question and I said the biggest peak in an artist's career that we've seen thus far.
Then I'd say Ye, Jay, Drake. Maybe you could argue Wayne. Maybe
DMX.
It's difficult
DMX.
because
DMX.
a lot of them
Nah,
artists I
nah.
don't think got to do what Kendrick has just done though, as far as sweeping the Grammys and that at their peaks. 50, it never happened with 50. He sold like 10 million records, but it never happened. He weren't winning the awards and that.
Yeah, but we know why,
Jay's peak, similar sort of thing. Yeah, Annie, Hard Knock Life and that. I don't know if he swept the Grammys like that.
No, he never did. But he has won the most Grammys
But we
of
know
a
what
rapper
that-
ever. He's got like
Yeah,
23 or something.
But that's over the scale of his career though.
Yeah.
But we just spoke about the Grammys, so I think we know why that we didn't.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I do think we're just talking about the peak of the interest of someone or the support of someone. I want to say Drake. I want to say Drake, DMX, 50.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of
Kendrick
like,
is there.
in terms of accolades, no one has done what Kendrick has done. So it's new territory for anybody. But if you take accolades out, then I think this is comparable to all of those guys. When you then add the accolades, the Grammys and stuff, Super Bowl, it's hard to argue.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you add everything else into it, this is the singular highest peak I've seen in a very long time. Like, and the only way I know, the reason why I say that is because it felt like the whole world was just waiting for one person to drop. It's almost at the point now where if Kendrick drops, everyone's going to get out of the way. And that's rare in hip hop recently, over the last 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
There's only a select few.
There's only a select few that
yeah.
if I drop, everyone, you have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And that's what Kendrick had when he dropped GNX, or when he dropped the Not Like Us video, or when he done the Pop Out. People forget everybody was quiet for like a 4-month period. Everybody was very quiet after this beef, just on some the after effect of all of this affected the rap game. So let alone, do you get what I mean? So I do think if you're including everything into it, then I do think this is the highest that I've seen. But if we're just talking about music solely and just your songs and your influence, and you're not taking into account accolades, I still think 50's got the highest peak I've ever seen from a rapper. Just from that first year of 50s. Bro, you had these trainers. Do you get what I mean though? Like, it's unlike anything to me.
Yeah, no, but I loved seeing Kendrick sweep the Grammys, man. Man. I don't know, man. He's just such a special artist, isn't it, man? He's just so great, man. Like, and I think just seeing how his artistry continues to expand and change shape, and I don't know, man, just represent so many different things. Like with every release, it's just great to see, man. I think it's just pushing at the boundaries of what our genre is, and yeah, man, it's just I just love it, man. And I think when it's all said and done, and there's a documentary out on him, and we get to look back on his career, man, it's just gonna be so good to watch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I felt extra happy for Kendrick because there are a lot of people on Twitter that will still call his music protest music.
That's not a diss to me.
but
Even
it's
if
also,
they mean it as a diss.
yeah, but it is also quite derogatory because he's obviously so much more. So this is a fuck you to them too. So shout out to them. Nice.
I'm here for it, man. I love it, man. I'll be real. Like, as much as I think there's some funny stuff in there, I do. But
I don't understand what you mean by that.
when I say funny stuff, I just think, I don't know. I just think.
What are you not saying?
No, it's not that I'm not saying anything. Because I'm happy he won 5 Grammys. I wanted it to win 5 Grammys. Like, I wanted him to sweep. I have a hard time accepting the fact that a song that says certified pedophile has won 5 Grammys. Like, I don't know why. I think I've just got to get over that way. It's just like, it's insane to see this.
Songs have said much worse.
I agree, but I just think, do you know what it is? Because we've never seen anything like this, I've just got to accept that he's done it. And I think because I'm so used to the Grammys fucking us over or whatever, that it's just like, I don't know, it's just like...
I'm pretty sure Eminem won a Grammy for the Marshall Mathers LP.
Eminem is...
What was he talking about?
They can relate to Eminem. I don't even want to do that, but like, we saw Cardi B win a Grammy over, I think that To Pimp, was it not To Pimp? Was it To Pimp? Cardi B won over someone had an insane album and she won an album ahead of, I forgot who it was, but she won an album over someone. So like we've seen Grammys get it wrong. So when I say I think there's some funny business, I'm happy. This ain't me saying I wanted him to sweep the Grammys. Like we all feel collectively the same about Kendrick. I just look at it and I go, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I just think nothing more than that. I just look back and I go, this is a bit crazy. Like, do you know what it is for a diss track to win a diss track to win Song of the Year is? I'm just gonna have a hard time.
I get what you're
A
saying.
mixtape one album, rap album of the year.
Salute to Dolce.
I was talking about Chance, but salute to Dolce.
Nah, get a Chance out of here. Salute to Dolce.
Salute to Dolce.
Salute to Dolce, man.
And while we're at it, salute Rhapsody as well. She won best, I think, best melodic rap performance.
Rhapsody, thank you.
4 a.m. with Erykah Badu.
I keep telling people.
Shout out to No Worries as well. It weren't rap, but they won best R&B out of alternative rock, whatever it is.
Oh, for real?
So big up them.
Yeah. Nah, this is, man, it's the biggest diss track. Hands down at this point now. I think you can't. I don't think you could debate it. And I think if you will debate it, then you're debating for the sake of debating. Like I believe some people still think Drake won. So they're never gonna give the flowers
It's all
to
preference
like
at the end of the day.
No, this ain't preference. This ain't. If you think Drake won this beef, it's not preference. It's delusion. It's delusion of grandeur, if that's what they call it. Like at this point now, if you think, I'm sorry, like I don't think everything is always like you know Jay and Nas. I hear it. Like depending on which one, like you can like which like I like Takeover more than I like Ether. Like I just prefer Takeover as a song. So it's opinions. This isn't an opinion. I'm sorry, it's not. Like you can't come back to me and go like, yeah, Drake, what? Like no, man. Like the song won 5 Grammys. Like that is unprecedented. He deserves it though. He deserves it. I think he's gonna go down as the rapper with the most Grammys of all time, and it's only a matter of when rather than if.
Yeah, he's already got a lot.
I think he's 3 behind Jay.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely beat Jay ultimately. Listen, man, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now.
Did that song age the best? Did that line age the best?
But now I just think of it as like, but it's a positive spin on it now because
that is amazingly though. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, man. Salute to Kendrick, man. But our collective happiness at Kendrick winning all those Grammys was then curtailed by collective sadness when we heard that Irv Gotti passed away at the age of 54 recently. Obviously, you know, hip hop fans will know Irv Gotti as the founder of, you know, Murder Inc. You know, record label behind hits by Ja Rule, Ashanti, and the rest. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a stroke, very unexpected, and I know Mo has a special place. Ja Rule has a very special place in Mo's heart, so I know this would have, you know, been a bit for you as well. But boys, how do we summarize I've got his impact, man?
But I mean, where do you even start, man? Like, obviously, I think he started out as a DJ.
Yeah.
I don't know if he came in the game with Leo or was it Mike Geronimo? I don't even really know, man. But I guess my first exposure to him was DMX. I know he was really present for DMX's first album, and then after X, it was Ja Rule, and then the popularity of Murder Inc. that I became really familiar with him. And yeah, man, his impact was all over what Ja Rule then went on to do, because I think before Ja Rule really started crossing over and making hit records, like Ja was like it felt like a street artist, didn't it? Like
He was gritty, man.
Yeah, very gritty. he pulled a lot from that DMX branch. And Irv Gotti was very much a part of the early stages of Ja's career, as well as his progression into the hitmaker, innit? So Ja Rule's career definitely goes differently without the input of Irv Gotti. And yeah, man, Irv Gotti is responsible for a lot of hits, man. You know, for J-Lo as well, even J-Lo's like affiliation with Murder Inc. Like Irv Gotti was very important with that. Ashanti helping to develop her to become a bigger artist as well. And even making people like Ja Rule a bit more of a complete artist. So he also produced, I think he produced Can I Live by Jay as well, if I'm not mistaken, Reasonable Doubt.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I think I've got his imprint on the culture, the genre is always going to be felt, man. And yeah, it's very unfortunate, man. 54, super young. And yeah, man, rest in peace.
100%, man. I mean, obviously, echo everything you said, and he soundtracked our childhood, man, in a lot of ways. I'm just looking at some of his production now, like DMX is hot, It's Dark and Hell is hot intro, Grand Finale, Nas, DMX, Method Man, Mike Geronimo, Jay-Z, DMX, Ja, Time to Build, Memphis Bleak, Murder for Life, DMX, What's My Name.
I think he done Can I Live as well.
Yeah. Ashanti, Foolish, Fat Joe, What's Love, Eve, Gangsta Lovin'. A lot, man.
Oh yeah, he gave Fat Joe his first hit.
Yeah. Gave Fat Joe his first hit as well. So, you know, obviously, he became more of a, and I want to be respectful, but caricature / a little bit of a joke post Murder Inc.'s like peak.
100%.
But that doesn't then in any way diminish his impact or his legacy, just because he was able to produce so many amazing songs. I think he got like nearly 30 Billboard Hot 100 singles, and that's nothing to scoff at. And considering the peak of Murder Inc. was like, what, 5 years maybe? That's a hell of an achievement, man. And he was the brains behind it, you know what I mean? He gave us a superstar in Ja Rule and helped nurture a few more. So, you know, he definitely dealt a very impactful impact on hip hop. So for that, he'll be remembered, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, the only reason I wanted to touch on it is just because I think, I saw what you said, I was going to say what you said, but I think because Irv became a character of himself, people forgot what he done. Like, I think he executive produced DMX's first album. He went to bat for Jay-Z to get signed. From what I remember, I think Jay even said that. I was watching it. I saw
Possibly,
it. Yeah, I think I saw it. I think I saw it on Twitter where Jay was just like, he went to bat for Jay-Z to a certain extent. So whether he gave us Lloyd, whether it was Lloyd. So who else did he give? Lil Moog. He gave a voice to. Ashanti, Ja. Like he was a soundtrack to a lot of stuff brewing early 2000s, like that 2000, 2001, 2002 run.
Man.
Like Irv really gave us a lot to hang on to. Like it's rare for you to be involved in a lot of timeless music, and however people feel about whoever, it's a lot of timeless summer songs that you can always go back to. What's Love is a timeless song. It's just always going to be around, however you feel. J-Lo songs to J-Lo's audience is timeless. It's just forever going to be around. You're going to hear Ja Rule every single night you go out for 40, 50, 60 years. And no matter how you guys feel, I know he don't like it. Me personally, I'm going to get jiggy when I hear Ja Rule's music at the club. Why?
Who said I didn't like it?
I see your face sometimes.
Because I'm not jumping with glee whenever Ja Rule comes on.
But jumping with glee is wild.
What do you say?
Jumping with glee is wild.
Yeah, I don't jump.
You do jump.
Glee jump is a bit wild. But
You jump with glee.
but yeah, no, I just want.
You do that in the air. When
Wait,
you,
what?
when
Do I
a
do
song
in the
comes
air?
on. Yeah, you jump. you jump and do that. You click your feet.
That's insane. But yeah, like I just wanted to give him his flowers. Like he's a staple in hip hop, man. Like he's a staple. Like bro, for you to give us DMX, and then Ja, and then Jay to a certain. I'm not giving him all the credit for Jay, but that's 3 heavyweights of the late 90s. That is the heavyweights you can argue, the late 90s, early 2000s to a certain degree. So like, his eye for talent, his ear for production, I just gotta give him his flowers, man. And that's all I really wanted to do. I didn't want to go too long about it, but I just wanted to give him his flowers, man. Like I think he needed to hear that before he passed on. I think he did hear it, but I just think people became anti who he is rather than what's he given us. And what he's given us is his legacy stands strong, man. His legacy definitely stands strong. Like R&B, Ashanti, rap, DMX, Ja, like Lloyd, like you've given us a bit of everything, man. Like, his run. I think Fat Joe even said it. I think Fat Joe. What's Love? I think he's the only producer to have the number 1 and number 2 rap song at the same time. Where he had What's Love and he had Remember the J Lo Ja Rule remix, Real remix.
Yeah.
That was number 1 and number 2 simultaneously, and I think at that point no rapper ever had number 1 and number 2 simultaneously, and Ja Rule did, but that was produced by Irv Gotti. So it's like he was breaking uncharted territories back then. So I just wanted to give him his flowers, man. Like Irv's a legend, man.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
Irv is a
respect,
legend,
respect.
man. Murder Inc.'s. It was a moment in time, and I don't think people will ever understand because we was young growing up. It was MTV based every.
Absolutely.
Like, it was a moment you can't tell me about. Like
Beats, rhymes, and life.
Yeah, man. I think the only reason why I hold Ja to that esteem is because I just remember my youth whenever I hear Ja. Like I generally all I remember is my youth whenever I listen to Ja. Or, do you know what I mean? So it's like, and a lot of our legends are getting taken away. It just seems almost often now.
Around the same age as well, like early 50s.
Early 50s. A lot of our legends just seem to be passing, man. And I think we just need to start getting back into giving people their flowers while they can still smell it, man. Like, I'm unfortunate with Irv, he passed, but we just need to get into the habit of just giving people their flowers, man. And like, he deserved it. But yeah, Irv's a legend, man.
And it just goes to show, like, even if he became who he became, like, after, you know, the Rico and everything like that, you can't deny the man's eye for talent.
You can't, man.
And his eye for a hit as well.
You can't, man.
And he took that as far as he could and, you know, turned hip-hop upside down for a period.
Yeah, he came very close to making the Ja Rule, Jay-Z and DMX album come to fruition as well.
I think they remember that front cover's legendary, man.
I would have been mad if he would have pulled that off.
And can I live an early Ja song as well? Like early.
Can I get?
Can I get was Ja, but Can I Live was Jay-Z.
Yeah,
that was early Jen. That's him. And Can I Get and it's Murder with DMX, Ja Rule and Jay-Z. I think I go back to that once at least every other month, every 3 months. Like it's Murder is I go back to that regular.
Did Can I Get have a mill in it as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can
that was on the Rush Hour.
That was on the Rush Hour.
Yeah,
Can I get But yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Emil. Are we gonna shout out Charlie Baltimore?
Do you know who she was married to?
Shout out to
Killer Priest.
Wow.
Shout out to Killer Priest.
I know, right?
Shout out to Killer Priest.
Shout out, seeing as we're just shouting out the people that Irv signed. Shout out to Vita.
Who?
Remember Vita?
Yeah, I remember
Vita.
Yeah. Shout out to Vita.
She signed a game as well at one point.
Did she?
Black Wall Street.
Nah, man. Honestly, we gotta start giving our legends their flowers, man. Irv is, however people feel about him, however people feel about the way he moved, the way he was, the way he operated afterwards. Without him, can I argue, man, it'd be scary. Them late 90s, we don't know what would that sound have been without Irv Gotti. No matter how people feel about him.
Puff.
Yeah, God bless you, Irv Gotti, man. God bless you, man.
Yeah, for real. In retrospect, innit?
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, that guy had the locks wearing shiny suits talking about drugs. But, yeah, man.
Big respect.
Like, big respect.
Like a scene from Belly.
Bro, like, do you know how nasty that is?
The intro.
Yeah. But, yeah, nah, man. That's all I really want to do, just salute him, man. Like, I think we should.
No, rest in peace, I've got it, man.
Yeah, man.
Gone but not forgotten.
Nah,
For sure.
For
All right, well, we're now going to move on from something quite sad to something that just lets us know how much we love this hip-hop shit. We're going to talk about Joey Badass.
Ooh.
So, New Year's Day, Joey Badass drops a tune, The Ruler's Back. And he says on that, too much West Coast dick licking. Spun the whole game. Spun the timeline. Oh, is he going for Kendrick? Is he going for the West Coast? And started off zesty. And, you know, he basically called hip-hop to respond and rise up and, you know, do what they need to do. And people did. You know, the likes of Mick Jenkins, Ray Vaughan, Daylight, and a few others have responded. And in the midst of that, Joey Bad then dropped another tune, Sorry Not Sorry, where he's essentially doubling down on what he said on The Ruler's Back. And yeah, it's basically just started a lot of commotion for this early 2025 and a lot of like argument as to whether Joey Bad was the right messenger for that message. Because I feel like Joey Bad, at least as I've seen on the timeline and stuff, like he's not the most respected artist or even the most respected rapper. So it's like, who is this brother to try and call out a whole coast sort of thing. So I guess I want to dig deep into whether he was the right messenger for the message he was trying to push. Or whether he should have just shut the fuck up and just stayed in Brooklyn with Pro Era.
I don't even think it was a diss. I didn't take it as too much West Coast dick clicking as a diss, man. I feel like
that was a Jay-Z one.
First of all, it was a Jay-Z lyric. It was quoted
from 22 Twos.
Yeah. And I think what he said was facts. I think the whole industry is kind of like swung towards the West right now, man. And yeah, I think the tunes were, I think, made to kind of bring about a bit more balance to like, yo, man, cool, West Coast has got it right now, but fam, don't mean that New York still ain't got something to say as well, sort of thing, innit? So I didn't personally take it as a diss, but I can understand why it was. And I don't mind him being a messenger. Someone had to grab it, right? Someone had to grab the mantle, so why not him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, go.
Right. I just want to piggyback off what he's saying. I reject the notion of why is it Joey Bada?
Oh, reject the notion.
Like, come on now. You can't don't do that, fam. You saw my tweets. My English used to get me.
You'll spit.
But yeah, the reason why I do is because you can't get angry at someone fighting back. I don't care who it is. Like, you can't. Like, is Joey Bada, has he been in the game long enough? Yes. Has he got a precedent? Yes. Is his name loud enough? Yeah. It's not like it's someone that nobody knows. Yeah, like that's. I like that. Yeah, it's not like it's Joe Schmo or just any other guy. I was gonna say Action Bronson.
Bishop Naru.
Whoa, not too much on Bishop Naru. Well, actually, no. Not too much on like 2018. You know, yeah.
But yeah,
now,
so,
do you think?
Yeah, no. But my thing is like I really dislike that. Like, who is he to be doing it? Like, who is he not to be doing it? Like, why not? Like, if that's how he feels, and any excuse for rappers to rap, I'm here for. Like, and I stand on that. If his president is like, yo, I don't like what's going on. I'm from the East. Like, this is too much. Yeah, like. And what did that give us? That gave us Ray Vaughan rapping. That gave us Daylight rapping. That gave us Sorry I'm Not Sorry. And by the way, side note, I feel like Sorry I'm Not Sorry was a lot of J. Cole subs.
What did he say? He said might delete later.
Yeah.
But Joey won't.
Yeah, he goes, might delete later, but Joey won't. And then the next bar was J. Cole. I'll pull it up.
J. Cole deserved that.
But J. Cole got a lot of snubs on that. Sorry I'm Not Sorry. Hella snubs.
Good.
But, so my point is, like, I don't want to hear this, like, yo, who is he? Like, bro, we can all do that game. Yeah, we could be like, yo, who's Ray Vaughan to send back? Who's Daylight to send back? We can all do like, why is Ray Vaughan rapping? Why is Daylight rapping?
It happened with the Control verse. You had Joel Ortiz.
Yeah, like,
who the hell is Joel Ortiz? Respectfully.
Respectfully.
I'm saying that for entertainment purposes.
Okay, cool.
But bro, like,
but like, do you know what I mean? And you're right. Off the back of the Control verse, everybody was rapping. Yeah. Like, when did we get into this weird element of like, yo, your name's not big enough to rap? Like, yeah, when did rap become this? Like, no, bro. Like, pick up a pen and pad, and if you feel like there's too much West Coast, you get me? Say it. And if the West Coast rappers want to say something back, let them say something back. Like, Kendrick said the smartest thing in the Super Bowl interview. Sorry, because I know. He goes, yo, rap is a sport. And it's a sport. The reason why we diss each other, the reason why we go back and forth is it's a sport. Everyone wants to be the best. And it's a region thing in America. It's very much a region thing. So if Joey Bada feel like there's too much and he's from the East, he should feel like that. And he should say something about it.
There is too much, though. I absolutely agree.
I disagree with him. And the reason why I disagree with him is because if someone's taking it by force, to me, it's not dick licking.
No, but I think both can exist together. They can be. So the West might quite rightly have earned the sort of like chokehold on rap right now. Yeah.
Did they even have a chokehold?
But that doesn't mean that like.
Yeah, the great 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but then that's how though.
Kendrick.
Schoolboy.
Yeah, but then
Absol.
But then playing Devil's Advocate, I could say no one's been disrespected more than the West Coast.
That's probably over the history, not in the last few years.
Yeah, over the last year.
Before that, a lot of the last year.
No, I'm saying over the last year, West Coast had it.
Yeah, it was always
prior to that, it's been the West didn't have it like that.
No, but
they've had moments. Don't get me wrong.
Been disrespected.
I don't think
you've had too many artists from the West coming out for it to ever be disrespected.
When I say not respected, I don't think it gets the same amount of respect that the East gets.
No, but this year it kind of feels like West Coast has had like the most shine, and everyone's like on the West Coast artists more than ever. So when Joey's coming out and saying too much, you get me? I hear what he's saying. Because it's like, yo, man, like the West.
Why do we want to say dick licking? I don't know.
You see, I had to go there. I fundamentally,
there is a lot of attention in the West right now, and I from Joey's perspective, like, yo, man, these man ain't nothing.
Yeah. That's the energy we need.
It's over here, sort of thing, and I'm gonna rap to show you, man, like, yo, it was born here and it's still here. And that's the sort of rap that I like, man. And the two songs that he dropped were great.
Yeah, it was.
Shout out to Conductor Williams.
Yeah, Conductor Williams and that. Yeah, man. That's the sort of Joey that we've been after in a while, man.
The rapping one, innit?
Yeah, man, because the last few albums for me, I ain't been it.
I'll be real, to me, whilst I disagree with the premise that there's been too much West Coast, whatever, I think if they take the mantle, they take the mantle, and I think they've taken it, and I can't blame people for going there. I just think I'm with you, man. Like I will never complain when a rapper raps. My quote and the way I am, you're never gonna hear me complain about rappers rapping, and that's what rappers are doing right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off your point, and you kind of took my point about Kendrick on his Apple Music interview, him talking about beef being a sport, and just rap being a sport. Do you really think he was upset when Joey Bada dropped this tune?
No chance.
He would have loved it.
Yeah.
And let's not act like they're not peers. Like, bro, they were rapping in the same kind of, like, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I reckon he would have got excited.
Yeah.
Let's go, Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
I can see Kendrick saying
Yeah,
that.
man. Joey was the wonder kid when Kendrick was still doing his thing.
I
You know
reckon
what I'm saying?
every single rapper was like that. Sorry. But I reckon every single rapper had that buzz. I reckon every single rapper was like, yeah, let's. And it's just an excuse to get in the booth.
Of course, as it should be. And I think ultimately, whether you're Joe Schmo or, you know, Joe
Billy
whoever,
Boombox.
exactly, like, there's nothing stopping you from going in the booth and just staking your claim. Isn't that what this is all about? Ultimately, Joey Bad has a great enough resume to be able to demand some kind of, like, position in rap, basically. Like, you can say what you want about his catalogue, but ultimately the brother has arguably a classic mixtape in 1999. A lot of people say that All American Badass, which is like his second album, is an amazing album. I would be one of those people. I think the last I think the last album was decent. That 3-pack was great. So thank you for your approval. And he's got Rejects as well, which is cool. And he's got Before the Money, which was cool. Yeah. So it's like he hasn't got like a horrible discography. And I feel like he's paid his dues enough in the game to be able to then say what he's saying. Like, he lyrically was on point. Beat selection was on point. Like,
everything fit.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the premise of who are you to man.
Yeah,
like, we don't do that here, man. Yeah. Like that doesn't exist. Like that. Who are you? Thing I can't stand that. Who are you? Talk. I despise it.
No, I think I think it should be there sometimes, because there are certain artists that, how very dare you.
I agree, but you know what I mean when I say it. Like, I'm not talking about.
I remember when J.O. Felony sent for Jay-Z. Like, who are you?
Bro, look at the name.
Who is J.O. Felony?
West Coast artist.
Yeah, but look what we're talking about here.
Man.
But like, look what we're talking. Like, you know what I mean when I say.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, who are you, bro?
No, but when I say who,
Jim Jones sent for Jay, when Jay around Kingdom Come times and that. Like, bro, who are you? And Jay treated it as such.
Yeah.
Like, who are you, bro? Like, I'm me.
No, I get it.
So I think that should be there sometimes, but I think for someone like Joey, that doesn't.
When I say it shouldn't be there, like, for example, if Ice Spice came out today and made the same record, then it'll be like what are we doing here? Oh, who else is a little meat? Like A Boogie. If A Boogie made a record, I'd be like, chill out. When I say everyone, I'm just talking about people that we acknowledge as rappers, innit? Someone that's just a rapper's rapper. I think rappers should always have a green light to. I love it. I can't, like, this is it. It put the fun back in the game that's been lacking for so long. I think this has been lacking for so long. This competitiveness of rap, where it's just for the last 8-9 years, it felt like a big one DJ Khaled featuring Friends. Like, it's honestly felt like DJ Khaled featuring Friends for the last 8 years. Do you get what I mean? Like, and it's been boring to a certain thing. Not boring, but you know what I mean. Where it's just
Griselda have been holding it down.
Griselda have, but I'm talking about it's just everyone's been getting along.
But they haven't really sent for anyone. Though.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's been getting along. So, like, imagine if Griselda now jump out going, nah, like, he's right.
Because if Conway or one of them man would have come out and been like, yo, too much West Coast stick.
And then imagine the game then comes out and the game goes, yo,
man.
what's East on? Then the game comes out and then another West, and then now we're just, and then imagine the South say, yo, we've got something to say. The fun just is right back to in the sport. And I think full circle moment. I think that's what Kendrick meant when he said, "Watch the party die."
What would you think?
I think he meant, like, you know, this whole DJ Khaled and Friends pop moment, like, thing that we've been going through. It's just dead, this man. Put a line in the sand.
Yeah, that might be a part of it, but I think it's deeper than that.
Though. No, I just think he means let's reset, because in that same song I think he said reset the way hip hop is, and I think that's what he meant. Like, let's just reset it back to the essence of it's a sport, it's a competition. I want to be. If you're not here to be the best,
get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of the kitchen, man.
I do want to present another side of the argument though, and I'm gonna play a snippet from a video from a content creator called Read My Soul, based out in New York. and he had a few thoughts on Joey Bad and The Ruler's Back specifically.
Enough music. Joey breakout mixtape was in 2012, 1999. I don't really hear people talk about the next few projects as much, but we got to give him his credit because he released 1999 and 2012. He released Rejects in 2012. He released Rejects 2 in 2013 and Summer Nights in 2013. I don't hear very many people talk about those projects. If you ask me, they were decent. He was very young and he was still trying to find his sound. He released 1999 and he was still in high school. We got to give him some credit. But then his actual releases, his studio albums, he released Before the Money in 2015, All American Badass, which I think is a classic. I think Before the Money is definitely dope, but All American Badass is definitely a classic. And then he released the 2000 project in 2022. Then he dropped the EP called The Light Pack during the pandemic, which was in 2020. I gotta call Joey out on this because the real problem here is that the East Coast, more specifically New York, has not been competing. And I mean New York City, because if you look at New York City, you can tell where the energy has gone. There's no energy in the city anymore. The energy in the city is dead. And I think that's the reason why we've only been giving you mediocre, gimmicky rapping. We haven't been giving anybody with some substance in a long time. Unless you go to Buffalo, unless you go to Rochester. Shout out to Griselda. Shout out to 38 Special. So if you look at the city ain't been giving you that energy for a very long time. And it's because, like Joey said,
moved out the city, copped the house in the sticks.
That's what everybody from New York has done. The energy in New York has moved away. It's too expensive. It's not the same as it once was. When I was growing up in New York, so I gotta call Joey out because the reason why New York is dead is because people like him ain't really competing no more. So for him to come out and say, yo, too many people riding the D of the West Coast, it's like, well, we doing that because we can't get our hits off of you. We can't get our fix. We fiends.
You know why you're here? I'm here for the same reason you is, man. I want some crack.
I know I'm a rap fiend. I'm a hip hop head fiend. I love this. If I can't get my hit off of where I'm from, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I ain't gonna lie, the West Coast been holding it down. Ab Soul has been one of my favorite rappers. Schoolboy Q has been one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, he just lists on about
That's fair.
few rappers.
That's a very fair point. I can't even really push back on that. I think he's right. I think other than Griselda, 38 Special, Rock Marcy, there hasn't really been much going on in New York, really and truly. And that's even on the underground, on the mainstream level.
They've lost their sound.
Yeah, man. Like, you got Nicki doing her thing, got Cardi, you got French, who these man don't really sound like New York artists anymore, innit? So, yeah, I completely hear what you're saying, innit? But at the same time, though, man, I don't think it means that artists from New York still can't come through and say certain things, though. I still don't think that's fair, even though they haven't maybe been as present in recent years. When they do kind of want to step back into the scene, I don't think they should be criticised for that. It just means that maybe they're inspired again to do it.
But I think he's just saying acknowledge you're
rolling
rolling the reason why we've kind of fell off. So I don't blame him for kind of saying acknowledge what you've done wrong as well. Yeah, but
it's not. I mean, it's not competitive in New York anymore. Man. We don't even live there, innit?
Does New York? Do you know what it is? I think I don't know if they've got a sound anymore. Because like the way I look at the most prominent thing in New York right now. Yemi could correct me, but I feel like the most prominent thing right now in New York is drill, and a lot of their drill sounds from London, and I feel they adapted more London drill than their own. So it's crazy to say, but a lot of their drill that's popping right now is London, is the UK.
I couldn't tell you what the New York sound is right now.
It is right. The production, everything about it is very
Yeah,
UK based.
yeah, I mean, we've moved away from Dusty Boom Bap. We've kind of moved away from, flipping whatever Diddy was doing. You know what I'm saying? We've moved away from the 50 era. So now it's just like, or even like the Heatmakers era, however short that was. Like, New York doesn't have like its own sound. It has a lot of sounds that people have tried to push to the top. But for some reason, circumstances, whatever, like, if Pop Smoke was still around, wherever he raps on, that would be the New York sound, I feel like.
100%.
But he's no longer with us. And I feel like Joey, when he came in, obviously he was refreshing because he harkened back to the time when New York was popping. But that in itself is a little bit of like, you're not really moving New York forward in that way. And to read my soul's point, it's like, once you then start to like move away and when you start to like, drift, New York moves on without you, whether without a sound or not. So it's like, do you put too much blame on those artists who are from New York who are no longer there for, staying in New York and pioneering a new sound or whatever? Or is it just a thing where New York's time naturally just came to an end and we might not come back? Who knows? know what I'm saying? I don't think Joey is, obviously he's not all the way to blame for it. But at the same time, those are valid points. Like, what is New York right now as far as music goes? What does it sound like? What is its identity? So when someone like Joey says too much West Coast dick licking, in the midst of New York not really having an identity, it's a bit rich, essentially, which is understandable. I don't all the way agree, because to Peter's point, I feel like if you want to be competitive, be competitive. But at the same time, you do open yourself up to criticism from other people. Because Atlanta can say, we've been running this thing for time with trap. West Coast can say, G-Funk, and now this. What can New York say over the last, 20 years?
I think Atlanta, just the South come and took New York by a landslide, man. That's what
I think New York can point to individual artists, but
they can't point
never
to
really been like a community-based run. That hasn't happened since the 90s.
No.
Yeah.
Even when 50 and that were doing it, it was just G Unit, right? It wasn't like the whole of New York was doing
more
it.
50 though. I think that was more 50 flying in the world though. No, what I'm saying, I think that was more.
No, but I'm saying 50.
Oh, I see
was
what you're saying. Yeah. It was. No, definitely.
It wasn't New York.
It wasn't.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
When Ja was doing these things, that was just Murder Inc.
I do think late 2000s, early 2010s, there was a lot of New York artists that was prominent and their sound.
Cool.
Bro, you had French for however you feel about it. You had ASAP. At early 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s. That's when French Blue, ASAP Blue, Nicki.
But they weren't blowing with New York sounds.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just more to WAP. Oh,
Yeah, ASAP was Houston.
I don't even know what French was.
French was more. French?
It weren't New York.
Nah, French.
It didn't sound like New York.
Early French.
Well, I know it to be.
Early French.
No, when he started dropping hits, when he started making pop.
Or when he started making pop, that shot caller, all of that. That was more. That was just whatever was popping at the time. That was more.
Yeah, that was like.
That was just whatever.
The era, yeah, whatever the era was.
That was just popping. That's what I'm saying. But since
the Lex Luger era. Yeah. Lex Luger Hit Boy, early Hit Boy era.
That was what you call the start of DJ Khaled and Friends era, in my opinion. 2012, 2013. That was the start of the DJ Khaled and Friends.
Up era. To when?
Not like us.
Up to 2024.
Nah. I'm joking. It's actually a joke. It was a joke.
No, I hear it. But no, yeah, I think, listen, Joey Bada is an MC. MCs are going to want to...
MC?
Rap, man.
They're going to want to prove they're the best. They're going to want to, say incendiary things. And he did that, and he definitely got a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is very good at that as far as,
rap. I was listening to Ray Vaughn's reply yesterday on the way home. I go back to Ray Vaughn's response often.
Shit, he had more smoke for Maul than he did.
What'd you say?
Joey.
I treat Maul like an order from Timu's. He'd get boxed bad.
Maul's going out so sad, man.
What did he? Yeah, Maul's going out bad. But he's
going out so. You know what he said recently?
What?
He was like, Kendrick needs Scissor because he ain't really got the catalogue like that to really hold a whole Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, a 13 minutes performance.
Can you imagine?
Boy.
Over your Maul, boy.
But then he said Drake won the beef. Because he's frying this guy after Not Like Us. I've never seen one man get so out of character for people that don't involve him. You've seen him when he starts shouting. I've never seen one man get out of character for two people that have no business with him. In terms of, it's not affecting your life, it's not affecting your money. Why are you getting so out of character? Side note. But yeah, I love it, man. Anytime I can get new music and anytime I can just feel the energy back in the shit we love, I can't put no parameters around this, man. You can't. I'll be real. And a lot of people that are saying who's Joey Bada to be rapping, I don't know if they're hip hop heads.
Well, no, they've not been outside for Joey's run.
Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think they're hip hop heads. I think it's very easy to be like, who are you? But the essence of this, that's what this is, man. That's what this is. Just rap. And I love when, I'll be honest with you, sorry, side note, I love when people get territorial. I love when regions, I love it, bro. I can't, look at me. I love, not beef, but I love or shut your mouth. Yeah. I love that, man. I can't, you know me. I'm here for all of that. And kind of just last thing. People need to stop slapping up J. Cole for no reason. I'm getting sick and tired of this.
No,
it's actually getting to the point where it's if you can't think of a bar, it's just you'll just throw.
Don't do that.
It's getting to the point, not saying you can't think of a bar, but I'm hearing J. Cole is honestly on a lot of songs right now where people are just bro, I'll make
because they don't rate what he did
in 24 hours. No, Jermaine Cole. Hey, what?
They don't rate what he did.
Yeah, but J.
That's
Cole might
very
have,
fair.
I'm gonna be honest with you. J. Cole might have to catch one of these guys and he just might have to fry someone for his own self-image.
Then maybe he should.
He has to fry someone.
Maybe he should.
Like it's not right, man. It's
Bro,
actually not right.
these are the consequences of his actions. We move.
Word, man.
Ray won't even mention Cole, I think. Like, nah, man. Like, come on, man. I actually feel bad for.
He deleted the tune. He dropped it and deleted it. He removed. Do you know what it means to remove? Do you know what it means to upload an album onto DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer for the French man them. You know what I mean? Tidal.
That's childish.
You know what I mean? For the high quality man them.
Yeah. SoundCloud.
And then he's not uploading SoundCloud. And then
Delete it.
remove the tune from all of those DSPs.
Yeah, because he wanted to be a grown man. He didn't align with his spirit, his soul.
You sound like Peter, bro.
Like, I'm just saying, innit? Like, I don't think we should. I don't even know why I'm caping for J. Cole. But it's getting to the point where, like, every other bar, I'm just like, yo, this is come on, man. Like, nah, man. Like,
It is what it is, man.
Nah, J. Cole, I'm just telling you, like,
Game was the game,
no
bro.
matter how much you could be nice for the rest of your life, you might have to catch one of these kids. Not kids, but you know what I mean, innit? Like, you might have to catch someone and just.
Then he should.
No, I'm saying it. Like, he might have to just to get. You earn some. Make someone else the punchline. That's all I'm saying, J. Cole. Make someone else. Right now, you are a punchline. He is a punchline in rap. He is.
Who could he make a punchline at this point?
What do you mean?
Who could he make a punchline at this
Get
point?
into a diss track with someone, knock their head off, and make that guy the new punchline.
I guess what I mean by that is he's still going to be the punch.
Yeah, that one, it won't erase.
He'll still be the punchline.
It's never going
I'm
to
saying?
erase.
It's not, man. It's not.
Let's just say he
Time will just
responds.
be the healer.
Let's just say he responds to Joey Bad.
And he wins.
How could he win? Just by being a better rapper.
Yeah.
But he'll still
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
in the court of public opinion.
I don't think he can live that down.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, it's true, man.
I think at this point, it don't matter. It don't matter.
So you just gotta wait for people to.
It could be Ether, Takeover, and Hit 'Em Up combined, and I still don't think it will matter.
Yeah, you just gotta wait for
Personally.
people to forget. I guess you just gotta wait for people.
time,
to
man.
forget, man.
It's
Yeah,
all-
it's time, innit?
You know what I'm saying?
Lay low.
I just feel bad for him. I can't lie. He's getting to a point where like,
Do what your
man.
light-skinned friend Drake isn't doing, and just lay low.
He is doing that though.
J Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lay low.
J. Cole gave us some new songs on 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That was meant to be on that album.
And obviously he dropped. Was it the Friday Night Lights on DSPs?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that, by the way, J. Cole. Thank you very much for Friday Night Lights. Classic mixtape.
Fairs. Salute to Joey Bad, man. Salute to Joey Bad. 2 strong songs. I guess you don't agree with that. No.
Who? Joey?
No,
What
Friday
you
Night
just said
Lights.
about Cole?
Yeah.
Don't think Friday Night Lights is a classic?
Yeah.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a classic mixtape?
No, I'll give it that.
It's a classic mixtape, man. You have to give Friday Night Lights. If Friday Night Lights is his best project, and his best project is a mixtape 5 albums later, come on, man. You have to give Friday Night Lights.
Says a lot about
I
his.
think you think Friday Night is his best.
Says a lot about his career, to be fair. But Joey Bad's the same. Like 999.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gave 99. You said that's a classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
Yeah, then Friday.
No, I'm not mad if you say Friday Night Lights.
Yeah,
It's a
Friday
classic.
Night Lights is. I was so thankful when that went back on DSPs, man. I'll be real.
I know. You and the rest of the timeline.
Yeah, we was that day was lit.
Yeah, you lot were
Like,
crying.
do you know what Two Face does to me, bro? Too deep for the intro. Uncharted. Oh man.
I'm happy for you, man.
Anyway, shout out Joey Bad and shout out Read My Soul as well. And yeah, we'll be on alert for whenever guys drop responses to Joey. I don't think it's gonna end anytime soon, so we'll be here to see what happens.
Did you like Mick Jenkins' response?
It was alright.
Did you?
It was alright.
But then I learned it wasn't actually for Joey. It was something he had recorded time ago and he just
that
dropped
don't
it
count.
timely. It was
Yeah,
just a
no,
timely
that's
drop.
not-
Yeah, that don't count, man.
Yeah,
That don't count.
it was a timely drop.
That don't count.
Yeah,
That don't
yeah,
count.
yeah.
That don't count.
So salute to Mick Jenkins though.
What do you think of Daylight's one?
I hear it.
Have you heard it?
I heard it today.
Not trying to hear daylight rap on a beat.
I be real. No.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no.
I can't take him seriously.
You know what's with Daylight? Daylight's a phenomenal rapper. Let me not say phenomenal. Daylight's a great rapper. He's just not a great artist. But like pen to paper, he's like you've heard him about rap.
Yeah,
Daylight can put bars together. Daylight's got one of the
Absolutely.
coldest freestyles. Daylight can rap his ass off. I think Kendrick even shouted him out Super Bowl interview. Like he can rap his ass off. Like there's no doubt about Daylight's talent.
Yeah.
It's just song for song. Like, I'm good, man. It's like, bro, come on. It's like Lord Deluxe trying to make music. I'm good.
Yeesh. All right, to finish off, let's play a game of hip hop trivia. I've got some cards here, and I'm going to be quizzing Peter and Mo about their hip hop knowledge. It's the best of 10. So after 10, whoever has the most wins. And you have bragging rights for a little bit, because obviously this is a continuation of obviously basketball when Mo whooped Peter's ass. And
we still got to do football though.
and we still got to do football.
Can you just say it one more time?
Basketball where Mo whooped
But
Peter's
you know
ass.
what's gonna happen when we play football though, man. That's why I'm always putting it off.
Yeah, you said that.
You said about basketball, man.
No,
Put the gun
but
down.
no, football's different though.
To be fair, you play like you got 2 left feet.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm actually a baller.
I was
You're a
never a
baller.
basketball player. I was just chatting shit. But
I
football,
smoke both of you, man.
Nah,
Anyway.
football I'm gonna. Oh man.
It sounds nice.
Alright,
Stop keep doing promises you can't keep.
alright, man.
Can't lie, man. You got molly up that basketball.
Anyway,
I ain't gonna say too much, man.
anyway,
Summertime, anyway, there.
anyway. First person to shout, or at least, the right answer, will get the point.
Let's go.
So we'll start off with question 1. Which of these is not a 50 Cent album? You get 4. Beg for Mercy.
Beg for mercy? No, sorry, I was just repeating after you.
Fam, wait until these.
No, I was
things,
repeating
bro.
after him. I was like, beg for mercy.
Nah, don't
No, as in I was repeating after him. I was thinking.
repeat nothing.
Sorry, go on.
Beg for Mercy. Get Rich or Die Trying. Chicken and Beer. Or Massacre.
Chicken and beer.
Peter said it first. You're correct.
What? How did he say it first?
I heard it first.
I know what time it is.
I heard it first.
No, I know what
I heard
time
him,
it
I heard him
is.
first.
I know. Yeah,
I heard him first.
I know what time it is.
You
don't
didn't
worry.
know that.
All right, 1-0 to
Well, I
P.
did. I can tell you the album cover.
Well, I'm telling you, innit?
Sorry.
All right, 1-0 to P. Question 2. LL Cool J's name is an abbreviation. What do the letters in LL and J stand for?
Ladies love Cool James.
Don't know. Hold on. Wallahi, wait. Because no, wallahi, wait.
Wait.
I was waiting because wallahi,
Shut
no,
up, man.
wait. No, please, 5 minutes. Because wallahi, I knew the answer. I knew it was Ladies Love Cool J. I was waiting for you. I got told 5 minutes ago, can you let him ask the questions? So I thought the way it goes is you ask all the questions and then you wait. Wallahi, I knew the
I did
answer.
ask the
No,
ask all the
as in,
question. I
you
did
give
ask
the options.
What?
No,
He
no.
just read the
It's
question.
not. It's not a multiple choice.
See, that's what's going to piss me off. Wallahi, I thought it was.
Nah, but
Nah,
you
can you
come
take
on,
that
man.
one
Use
out?
your brain, bro.
Can you take that one? Because mothers, I thought that's what the situation was.
Nah,
I thought they were all. I thought they were
He
all
literally
multiple
just
choice.
read the question.
I thought
Tell
they
me
were all
what the letters.
I thought they were all. No. Wallahi, bro, I used to think LL stood for love and late. I know what it is.
That's not my business.
Can you take that question out,
It's
please?
2-0,
Yeah,
man. Move on to the next one, man.
I thought it was all multiple choice.
What?
Why did you think that? Did I say that?
Because, yeah.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
I said
I
this
used to-
one has
this is
multiple
gonna bug
choice.
me, man, because I used to. Come on, man.
What?
Wallahi, it's
2-0.
If
man.
I said,
Nah, cool. Nah, it's cool. Racism, it's fine. Don't worry.
2-0.
Just for the audience, they're brothers.
all right, cool.
The hell is going on here? bro?
Open your
So
ears,
just for
bro.
clarity,
Can you take that one
some
out?
some of them are going.
multiple choice.
Then
I thought they were.
some of them are going to be multiple choice.
But I genuinely
And some of them are
ladies
not.
love Cool J.
Man.
Like, who don't know that?
What?
I can't actually-
That's not my business, man.
This is actually mad.
Good
Actually,
You
lord.
think it is, bro.
Good lord of mercy.
No,
on
I
my
actually
soul.
knew that one. Well,
Okay,
Fam,
This
you
is-
need the ear trimmer.
this should be a good one. This one is not multiple choice. How many times was Tupac shot in 1994?
5 times.
Pete, go ahead. You're not quick enough, Mo. I'm sorry, man. You're not quick
It's
enough.
actually very, very funny.
You're actually not
It's
quick
actually
enough.
very, very funny.
You're actually not quick. But you're actually not. You're not quick enough,
No,
though.
it's cool. We know what it is.
But you're
We
not
know-
quick enough.
No, we know what it is. 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 I said 5 times. Because he says 5 and he doesn't add the times. Yeah, I hear it. Cool.
But you're actually not quick enough.
I said it all. Say it
That is funny, man.
Anyway.
You gotta speed up, bro.
all. Speed
You
up
actually
my
do need to speed up, though.
ass. It's actually-
All right. So this one,
actually fuckery right now.
this one, 3-0 to P. This one, you need to fill in the blanks. So, which lyrics are missing from Lupe Fiasco's song Superstar? I'm going to say the whole thing. Don't shout first. I'm going to say
What
the
if
whole
you
thing
know it?
first.
The
You
whole-
should win this though. Don.
What if you know the whole thing?
No, just let me finish first.
So now we have to let you finish. 2 minutes ago, it was okay to answer.
What do you mean? I finished.
I apologize.
You're a horrible loser. You know that.
I really am.
You're a horrible loser.
I really am.
Wow. All right. So these lyrics are missing from Lupe Fiasco's song Superstar. So blank blank, come and take me away, because I've been standing in this line for like 5 whole days. What's
Yeah,
missing?
security getting home. No, they told me, oh, the tickets are gone, so just take me.
Why are you continuing it?
So I say that one more time.
I'm asking you to. So blank blank, come and take me away, because I've been standing in this line for like 5 whole days.
Me and security ain't getting along. I don't know, man.
I don't know this one.
Wait, hold on. Say it one more time. One more time.
So blank blank, come and take me away, because I've been standing in this line for like 5 whole days.
So me and security ain't getting along. Why the hell am I saying security?
I don't know why you keep continuing the bar.
That's what it is, isn't it?
You keep continuing the bar. I don't understand why.
So me, and my friend.
No,
No, relax. I know what it is.
Yeah, how long are you gonna give us the answer?
So the mood is mellow, and then why am I saying every other bar? But
You don't know it.
No, I
bro.
do.
8,
Hold on.
7,
So what the mood is?
6.
Well, just say it one more time. One more time. No, one more time. Just one
No,
more
I
time.
said enough.
Just one more
I
time.
said it 3 times.
Yeah, last time.
No.
So come and take me. What was it again? Come and take me along.
All right, no one got it. Chauffeur.
Chauffeur, come and take me away, cause I've been standing in this line for like 5 whole days. Me and security ain't getting along.
Okay.
Fuck. Sorry.
All right, this should be a good one. All right, this is just a one name answer, right? The Stop the Violence movement was started in 1989 to raise awareness of violence in African American communities. Which rapper founded this movement?
KRS-One.
Peter got it,
Of course, Peter Boy.
but you clearly.
I know he got that one. That one, hands down.
So it's
I
4
personally think it's 2-1.
So it's 4-0 to P.
Personally, I think it's
4-0 to
I think it's 2-2, but it's cool, isn't it?
That's that Donald Trump logic right there.
I think it's 2-2.
So it's 4-0 P. 4 out of 5. All right, cool. So. Nah, that's too easy.
He said 5. I said 5 times. Same time.
All right, let's do this one. This one will be a bit harder. All right, so the New York City blackout of 1977 saw the fast expansion of hip hop music in New York. Why was this? I'll give you 30 seconds.
Say that again.
1 second. I said the New York City blackout of 1977 saw the fast expansion of hip hop music in New York. Why was this?
I don't actually know.
I don't know. Because Jamaicans came to New York?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Because of rioting.
Sorry.
Rioting.
Riots.
Riots. Oh, I thought you said because of rioting.
No, riots.
Oh,
rioting.
I wouldn't have known that, to be honest with you.
Alright, so after 6,
Surprised you didn't get a point off the question.
after 6 it's 4-0 P. So I think P needs one more to win.
No, go to 10.
Because mathematically, there's no way this.
Yeah, mathematically there's no way. Let me get a hard one out.
Getting swept.
Because I really am in it.
It's horrible.
Big.
You said 5. I said 5. Then I get told wait for the question.
No, you're just not quick enough, bro. You're
No,
just not
that's
quick
what
enough.
it is.
For the first,
You're actually just not.
Ladies
quick
love cool. Feathers. Yes.
Yeah, go on then. All right, so where is the Villa Casa Casarina, aka the Versace Mansion?
Miami.
Could you be more specific?
Florida.
No.
Dade County.
No.
Miami. South Beach.
Miami Beach.
Peter wins.
South
Miami
Beach.
Beach.
South Beach and Miami Beach are the same thing.
No.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
they are.
South Beach, bro. And Miami Beach.
Where's South Beach?
They're not the same.
I don't think South Beach is in
South
Miami.
Beach. Where's South Beach?
Google it, bro.
I don't think South Beach is in Miami.
Look at you. Look at your face, bro.
Oh no, it is in Miami. to
Is
be
South
fair.
Beach and Miami Beach
But
is the same thing?
No, they're not. Miami Beach is here, big man. I can only accept Miami Beach.
Miami Beach, South Beach.
I hear what you're saying.
Look.
The city is Miami Beach.
No, look. They're the same thing.
Bro, I'm seeing here, the city is Miami Beach, but the area, South Beach is an area in Miami Beach. So it's not really the same.
But it's in the same place.
But it says Miami Beach in this card.
But South Beach and Miami Beach are the same. You know what? Cool.
Peter.
Give him that point. Just give him that point, man. Because he's gonna keep crying.
Nah, it's cool. Don't worry. I know what time
let's
it
do one more. Give him that
Yeah,
point,
one
bro.
more.
It's cool.
You are not a victim. I'm so sorry, you're not a victim. So you're not about to spin it. Alright, fine.
you can have
4-1 P then.
You can have
4-1 P.
Nah, man.
Alright, so match point for P still.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's actually really fun, though. It's actually really fun.
Oh, okay. This should be a good one. Before Kanye West was recognized, he was a part of which group?
Go Getters.
Peter wins. Easy. 5-1. Gentleman's sweep.
No,
It was a gentleman's
I'll be
sweep.
real.
What? Go on.
It was 4-2.
No, it wasn't.
I'll
You
be
weren't
real.
quick enough.
It was 3-2.
You weren't quick enough.
But I understand what it is.
What is it?
You know what the biggest frustration is? You know what the
Go
biggest
on.
one is?
Go on.
You know when he said, what is LL? In my head, I was like, ladies love Cool J. And I was like, let me wait
You
for
didn't say it, though.
But in my head, I was like, let me wait for the
Cool J or Cool James?
I was going to say ladies love Cool J.
That's not.
You still would have got it wrong.
You
You
got it wrong.
I
got it
didn't know
wrong.
the James bit. No, but I thought at the start he goes, what is
So
the LL?
so we can shut up about
I
that
was
one
going
then.
to shout, ladies love. What'd you say?
We can shut up about that one.
No, I
because
knew
you would have got it wrong.
No,
But you would have got it wrong.
no.
So even if you did answer first,
That's fair.
you would have got it wrong.
That's fair.
So
I believe the
dead
I
that.
believe the 5 one. I
Dead
said
that.
first.
So dead that one.
I believe the one that 5 times Tupac got shot. I believe I said that first.
You didn't.
I believe I did.
You did
I
not.
could be wrong.
You are
But
wrong.
you know why I feel like he said you said it first?
Why?
Because I said 5 times
Yeah.
and you said 5.
Yeah.
So it just seems like I said it after you. But because
What?
I did it times. But I
I
said
think
5.
you were a tiny bit off.
Nah, man.
No, seriously.
Are you trying to tell me my ears deceived me?
I think your ears are biased towards your brother.
You would say
Do you
that.
know what? You know, Yemi's like my biggest critic. So if anything, Yemi will be in your favour than mine first.
That's what
if
you
we,
would-
If we really want to be
That's
real.
what you would say.
No, it's real.
Come on.
I think we're like that with each other though.
I hear you.
I'll be Yemi's harshest critic.
I want to do over the next episode.
A do-over.
Yeah.
We're gonna play again, so.
Anyway, in the first annual Rhymes Like Dimes Hip Hop Trivia Spectacular, Mo got bounced out the playoffs. Gentleman sweep.
Come on,
Stay tuned for more, maybe next week.
man. Come on.
But on that embarrassment from Mo, we are going to end it there. So thank you very much for listening and watching. Appreciate you as always. Boys, any shout outs before we take the people out?
Pete, any
man.
shout outs?
Yeah, big up God, man. That's it.
Well, do I have any shout outs? Nah, I'll be real. I don't have any. I wish we had fair referees. But as you can see,
Go to the PGMOL,
the
man.
Rise Like Dice PGMOL are corrupt.
RLD PGOMMOL.
Are corrupt.
Never in life.
Yeah, I'll be real.
They're fair.
Mike Riley,
They call it as they see
Yemi.
it.
One of the same.
They call it as they see it. They call it as they see it.
But no, I don't have
What does
any
that make
shout
you then, Jack Grealish? Because he's dumb as fuck too.
outs. No, that's a bit. And do you know what I am? I'm Arsenal.
It's perennial underachievers.
Ooh.
Some say underachievers. Some say the establishment's against us.
Because conspiracy victims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you feel 10 black people, it's hard for you not to feel like there's a conspiracy theory against you later on down the line. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, me any shout outs?
Shout out intellect.
I like that.
Big up all the intellectual people out there. I won't say no names, but you know who you are. So, until next time, stay safe, stay blessed,
Stay black.
and peace.
Peace.